Hey, welcome back to my channel. I have been thinking lately about the things that I would like to accomplish over the next 2 years. And I was just thinking that I'm going to have a lot of self-discipline in order to get all of my goals accomplished by then. So then that got me to thinking, what exactly is it going to take? How self-disciplined am I already? And what more do I need? So that prompted me to do some research, and I would like to share with you what I found out about being self-disciplined in order to accomplish your goals. So I hope you will stay tuned and watch my video. But before I get into that, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post a new video. And with that said, without further ado, let's get into the self-discipline. So as I was saying in my intro, I've been thinking about some goals that I want to accomplish over the next 2 years. And that prompted me to do the research that I'm going to share with you today. So I always, everybody knows people who are very successful. And I often wonder, how did they become so very successful? What did they have to do? And was it hard? And I'm pretty sure it was very hard, because my mom always used to say to me that anything worth having is not going to be easy to get. So if you want to be successful, you have to work hard at it, or it's not just going to come easily. And I am pretty sure that whether in their professional lives or personal lives, people who are super successful, they are successful because of their ability for self-control, and they get that through discipline. The research that I did talked about being successful through, or self-discipline through, habits. Now, I'm a huge one for habits. And pretty much everything we do in daily life, we do as a result of some sort of habit. So in order to be successful and move toward being self-disciplined, then you just have to develop the right habits. This article that I read talked about 10 different habits that you should develop to help you become self-disciplined. All right. And I want to add to that, when you're trying to be self-disciplined, you have to keep your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, and most of all, your habits in check, all at the same time. This is how we work our way into having self-discipline. So there are 10 different things, 10 different habits that we should develop in order to achieve self-discipline, which will help us achieve our goals. So the first, and possibly my favorite of the habits that we should develop is gratitude. Gratitude. I'm a big one for gratitude. I try to think about things that I am grateful for all the time. Many times we spend too much time thinking about what we want rather than being happy or grateful for what we already have. And when you live in, or you spend so much time thinking about what you want, that is an area of lack. That's where you're stuck, thinking about things you don't have rather than being grateful for what you do have. So when you think about how grateful you are, and nothing is too small. You can be grateful that you have a pair of shoes to wear every day. Nothing is too small to be grateful for. So the first thing is to live in a place of gratitude. Be grateful for everything that you have. And when you live in an area of gratitude, good things start to happen for you. The second part is forgiveness. This is another one, and this is a really super tough one for a lot of people, because there's a lot of people who like to hold grudges and, keep it in. And I learned a long time ago to to be forgiving. Now, being forgiving does not mean that you have to forget what somebody did to you if they really hurt you, but being forgiving is for you, not for them, because more than likely whoever hurt you in such a way, they probably don't even know it. And they have moved on with their lives and they are not thinking about you. So, forgiveness. I've heard someone once say that not forgiving someone is like drinking poison and waiting for that person to die. It doesn't work. So forgiveness is for you. The third thing, or the third habit that you need to develop for self-discipline is meditation. Meditation is one I've been trying to work on, and people think that meditation is hard or that it involves a lot. Meditation does not involve a lot. It is very hard in this day and age where we're so distracted by so many different things all the time that it's a little bit hard to settle down and do it. But you can start with small bits at a time. And basically, the very most basic meditation is to find a quiet place where you're comfortable, and just for starting out 5 minutes at a time, focus on your breathing. Just focus on inhaling and exhaling. And there you have it. You are meditating. The fourth habit that you should try to develop is active goal setting. And it's called active goal setting because there is such a thing as active goal setting and passive goal setting. Now, I'm trying to move into active goal setting, but right now I'm living in the passive goal setting. So the difference is passive goal setting is where you have goals set and they're in your mind and you think about what you want and when you want it. But that's just it. It is in your mind and you don't have any concrete plan in place for achieving your goals. So they stay and they live in the abstract. Now, active goal setting is to basically write it down. When you write down your long-term goals, things that you want to achieve in the future, then you have them in front of you. And then from there, you are supposed to set daily smaller goals so that you are moving towards achieving those long-term goals. So it's not hard, but you do have to take time to do it. So active goal setting, you have to write it down, make a plan for how you're going to get to your long-term goals by setting short-term daily goals. Sounds easy, but it's going to take time. Another one of my favorites. See, a lot of these are my favorites. Anyways, eating healthy. I love eating healthy. I love the idea of eating healthy. I love how I feel when I eat healthy. When I eat healthy, I feel better about myself, and I feel like it gives me a sense of clear-headedness. And I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, but that is exactly what I feel. And so then that is the way it is. That's the way it is for me. So eating healthy is another way to develop self-discipline. Another one, I just did a video on this one, sleep, getting enough sleep. When you've gotten enough sleep, then again, you're clear-headed, you're rested, you're able to be productive, and getting enough sleep is major. Lack of sleep can get you into health problems, definitely health problems. So getting enough sleep every day, every night is key. Another habit that you need to form to move towards self-discipline is exercise. And exercise, as I've said in other videos, exercise can come in several different forms. You don't have to belong to a gym. You don't have to get up early. It's whenever you can fit it in. And walking is considered exercise. Just anything you can do to get your body up and moving and get your blood flowing. And definitely if you are able to get an endorphin release, that is the best of all exercise. Next is organization. You have to stay organized. You have to keep your things in order, and so that you know where you're going. And I think organization and goals, active goal setting go hand in hand. When you keep yourself organized and you know where you're going next and what it's going to take, and to achieve your next daily goal, to move towards your long-term goal, that requires being organized. Also, time management. Time management is a huge one. There are so many people these days that don't know how to manage their time, and that comes in the arena of being late. Being late. I don't like being late. Sometimes it happens. It happens a lot because I try to squeeze too much into too short amount of time, and it causes me to be late. So I'm definitely working on that. And the last, or the 10th habit that you need to develop in order to be self-disciplined is persistence. Persistence, persistence. Don't give up. If things are not going for you, or if you fall off, or if you end up stopping working on your goals, or stopping working on anything, if you really want it, it's okay to stop and then go back to it. You know, persistence. You have to persist in what you want in order to achieve it, and be determined to get there. So those are the 10 habits that you should try to develop. So let me read them to you again. Gratitude, forgiveness, meditation, active goal setting, eating healthy, sleep, exercise, organization, time management, and persistence. You must persist in order to reach your goals. That's all I have for right now. Hopefully you've found something that helps you in this video. Leave me a comment below and let me know which one of these, which one of the 10 habits are you more likely to try to develop. You should try to develop all of them, but some of them we have in the bag already. Like there's a few of these I have in the bag already, and there's a few that I really need to work on. So leave me a comment below and let me know what's your takeaway. What was your takeaway from this video? And hopefully we can talk back and forth and develop some type of system. So I don't know, system, I don't know what we do. Anyways, but just leave me a comment and let me know what you thought, and which one of these of the daily habits, or the habits that you need to work on, or what was your takeaway from this video. That's it. I'm babbling now. I need to go. All right. Thanks for sticking around with me and listening to my video on habits, self-discipline. We're going to get self-discipline. See you soon.